Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. I am still on the Tulip expedition. The goal is to get home with as many tulips as possible. Unfortunately, the expedition hasn't been that successful so far. I haven't been able to grow tulips using bone meal. However, I just got some new information how I could potentially lead this expedition to a success. The idea is to just probe the soil and by doing so, discover spots where tulips are growing. This means I need to run across a plains biome. For instance, get here, apply bone meal to this spot, see if tulips are growing. If there are no tulips growing, I just need to continue on to a different spot, try it again, until I discover a spot where tulips are actually growing. Once I discovered such a spot, I just need to continue applying bone meal to that particular spot and grab all the tulips growing there. So yeah, let's do this. Let's probe the soil, starting right here. Okay. No tulips. Let's still grab those dandelions and move on to that spot. Okay, still no tulips. I hope I can discover a spot with tulips that way. I do have some bones left, so maybe I will be successful with this approach. That would be good. Otherwise I need to get home, get some more bones, more bone meal, and yeah, continue doing that. Yesterday I had the exam of my lecture. It was really interesting. The projects were super cool. I mean, I was already aware of those projects, but now I really gave them a good try and tested them. Yes, rain is good for growing flowers, right? Rain is very good for growing flowers. So let's hope that this will result in a success. Okay, still no tulips. Actually, still absolutely nothing. Okay. So here's apparently just grass growing. The projects really varied in their aims and goals. Some were even positive, which is cool. I mean, with light and dark sides of extended reality, the students were completely free to decide in what direction they like to go and what kind of applications they want to develop. They really were very creative. I mean, I talked about this already before, but now I think I can also reveal their projects. So the first project I had to test was a nice gambling environment. So this was super cool. The student played around with different types of gambling games. So there was roulette, blackjack, slot machines, and even horse racing. So this was cool. This was very cool. He also played around with various types of virtual environment to see if the virtual environment has an influence on the gambling behavior. So I really enjoyed this project. It was really cool. It was really well made. I'm even a bit sad that this student most certainly will not continue pursuing this project, polishing that project, and maybe doing master thesis or something else with that project, because there would be so much cool research that could be done with that project. Anyways, it was really amazing. It was nice to play it. The only sad thing was that there was, in the end, a small glitch, and I wasn't able to try out the horse racing. It was really a fun thing to see, really fun thing to analyze in the. Okay, we have only 30 more chances to find a spot for tulips. Man, tulips are rare. Tulips are very rare. What do I want to say? Yeah, I saw it during the development. I gave it a try during the development phase. Unfortunately, during the exam phase, there was exactly in this moment a glitch that the horse race couldn't be started. That was sad. That was really sad. But yeah, well made, very cool. The next project was focusing the trolley problem, which basically challenges, or is this basically it's more of a mental experiment, but thanks to virtual reality, it can also be a real interactive situation. The thing is, you are a train driver, and you have are you a train driver, or you are someone outside, and you have the chance to change the direction the train is going. No matter, anyways, basically you have the somehow the chance to change the direction of the train, and you see on one train track there's one person, on the other train track there are 5 persons, and you have to decide what should the train do. So yeah, this is really interesting, because it's those moral questioning. There's no right or wrong answer. And yeah, they extended it by other examples, like there's a deer, and on the other track there's the oldest book of mankind or so. The first book mankind ever produced. Or there's some animal, or there's a mother cat looking for food to feed their kittens. And yeah, this was really cool to try out those, or to see those various options one has to decide between. There was no right or wrong, but it's cool. It definitely utilizes virtual reality to make this psychological experiment, this psychological mental experiment, more present, and maybe even a little bit more, more direct. So really enjoyed that one. After these 2 presentations, I had lunch break. After the lunch break, there was they wanted to see whether one is influenced by a virtual character, or rather by the gender of that virtual character. So the goal was to first sort natural sciences, or disciplines of natural sciences, in the order of importance. Then one was facing or confronted by an agent, and the agent said, I disagree, I would rather say a different discipline is way more important. And there was the interesting, or the research part about it, was whether the gender of the participant, of the agent, has an influence on the participant's choice, thus researching the typical thing that women are more commonly found in liberal arts, whereas men are more in natural sciences. They additionally did some implicit association test afterwards to figure out if there's an implicit bias. This was also a cool idea, and this also allows for much research. I mean, there was not so much of, well, trying out different ways of how to use virtual reality to influence someone, but it's also a nice thing to have virtual reality as some kind of research platform. Was really interesting to give it a try and to just see how the virtual reality implicit association test worked. All in all, really another cool project. The fourth project, this was also interesting. It was more of a, the idea was to have some kind of system to help people overcome fear of heights. So they created basically a hanging bridge going over a deep gorge. You were supposed to cross this bridge, but there was also not only the fact that you have to cross the bridge, there was also the thing, some of the tiles of the bridge were unstable, and once you stepped on them, you just fell into the river. So there was even this factor of uncertainty. There is they also added a spot from where you can take a look at the bridge from underneath and identify spots that are safe to walk on and spots that are not safe to walk on. I first tried to just find my way through it without using this preview of the bridge. But after I fell into the river a couple of times, I decided, okay, let's just take a look at the solution and then walk over the bridge. So this was also a cool idea. They had some nice ideas for future improvements of that system, like being able to adjust the height of the bridge, and maybe even the style of the bridge to allow people facing different challenges and thus slowly getting more used to different heights and so on. Pretty cool idea, pretty cool project. So also tulip, there's a tulip. So maybe I found a spot. Found a good spot. There's a tulip. Yes, there was a tulip. So let's proceed. Let's try to refine it. Let's get that way. Another tulip. Yes. 2 tulips. Okay, we did it. We identified, thanks to soil probing, the spot where tulips are growing. Man, that's cool. Okay, let's another tulip. Let's mark the spot using. Do I have signs on me? No, I don't have signs on me. Okay. Tulip. Yes. Perfect. Great. Okay, we successfully identified a spot. We just have to find that spot again because I'm slowly running out of bone meal. The last project, so there were 5 projects in total, really went into the direction of very dark sides. and seeing how people react to very unusual stimuli. Basically, so the goal was one has to proceed through a series of different virtual rooms, and one can open. Oh man, this is so great! This is so fantastic! Tulips, so many tulips. Ah, that's great. Finally, we did it. The expedition will be a success. Well, not that. I mean, we just have to resupply and then continue the expedition. Yeah, you had to get to a sequence of rooms, and you can open the door to the next room by putting a specific item into a box in the center of the room. At first, you had to put excuse me. You had to put in a teddy bear, then you had to put in a chicken leg, and while progressing through those rooms, the appearance of the rooms got darker and darker, so they followed those guidelines I proposed how to change the virtual environment to make the virtual environment more and more negative from an emotional point. So yeah, and then there was the last room, which was very dirty and not good. And yeah, you found in this room a big knife and a chainsaw, and the solution was to open the final door. You had to chop off your very own hand. So this really went into the very, very extreme end of the dark sides. I still found this project pretty interesting because it's really, really toying around with how do we react to those virtual stimuli? Are we going to the extreme, or are we just saying no? I am not going to do it. So this was also a very interesting project. I was also it was also interesting to see the reaction of my second examiner, because she wasn't aware of the projects, so she saw all the projects for the very first time, and it was interesting to see her reaction, and she was also kind of interested in using this for research purposes, just to see how people react. And she also said, hey, that's cool, because normally we always try to, man, this is so productive, this is so cool. We normally go into the direction of using virtual reality for all those positive things, but really exploring those negative boundaries could also reveal and provide so many insights. So I was really surprised, because normally she's really a very nice person. I might have triggered her dark side or so with her inner dark side with those exams. But yeah, this was overall very, very successful, very cool situation. Everyone seemed to have enjoyed it. Everyone seemed to have been happy, and yeah, everyone also got a very good mark. Okay, how do I basically good spot is this area. I hope I can find it again. But how do I find it again? I mean, I need to walk that way. I need to find the sunflower field. Need to find those tulips. Yeah. I think I can do this. I think I can find the spot again, because hey, wow, we are now at a decent number of tulip. That's cool. That's exciting. Let's resupply. Let's get more bones. Also, let's turn all these wheat seeds into bone meal. To, yeah, have more bone meal. Do I have my bed? Yes, I do have my bed. Very good. Man, that's cool. So great information. Great tip to just probe the soil and thus identify spots where tulips grow. So cool. It works. It really works. Science. Minecraft science. Where was I? Yeah. Exams were good. Projects were cool. Oh yes, all got very good grades. I might have been a little bit too generous. I mean, they all did a great job. But sometimes I found in the individual questioning phase, they could have been a little bit more precise. But I always was in favor of the students. So yeah, I mean it's cool. I hope the main idea also of that, besides just triggering some kind of creative ideas and allowing them to think outside of the box and just think about moral issues of creating virtual reality applications and so on. I hope that this in the end really makes them think a little bit more about what they do, and it's not I mean this is what they all appreciated about this kind of projects, or the idea how I do the projects, that they had complete freedom more or less, and was less like in other courses where they have to do a very specific thing and every project looks the same and there's not much variance and there's not variety and there's not so much going on. So creeper guy. So yeah, this was cool, and I hope they continue to think a little bit outside of the box. Bone dispenser. Thanks. Got some bones. Let's take those four bones. Ooh, that was a good skeleton. I think I should set up camp somewhere now. Between those trees, this is always bad, as I can't really look into the distance and see creepers approaching. Maybe I should sleep on top of a tree. Maybe that's where I'm safe from those mad guys. Okay. Up here I'm safe, I hope. Let's have a light. Oh dang, I can't have light up here. Okay. Can I have bed up here? I can have bed up here. Okay. Very good. So I can at least sleep up here and be safe. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, so overall, very, very cool. Good exams, good presentations, good fun. Also happy that my co-examiners really enjoyed the projects that they had fun with. It was also interesting, the first project made already my... I had two. Well, for the morning session I had one examiner, and for the afternoon session I had a different one. And the first examiner already almost got sick during the first gambling experience, because for some reason they're not really used to continuous joystick movement in virtual reality, which yes, I totally agree with this. This can make people sick easily, and he was really impressed, as I just played for quite some time without getting dizzy at all. Yeah, I seem to have built up some kind of resilience against cyber sickness or so. Anyways, we are at the end of this successful part of the expedition. I mean, we got plenty of tulip. This is cool. So spring wonderland will be a thing. Just need to restock on bones, get in more bone meal, come back to that spot, grow more tulips, and return home with an inventory full of tulips. So cool, very cool. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you'll be joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!